Welcome back, Sebastian here. Time for my preview for the 2024 Japanese Grand Prix. So of course, this Grand Prix is always a fan favorite. It's one that both the drivers and the fans really look forward to. Obviously a very old school circuit, very narrow, overtaking is very difficult. It's very hard on tires as well. And it also has lots of high speed corners. But the best place if you want to try to make a move is really turn 1, turn 2. Also, if you're brave, you can try and move at turn 11, the Kobayashi hairpin. And also, if you're even more bold, although I think with modern F1 cars it's a bit difficult, you can even try and move at the chicane at turn 16. The circuit itself, 5.807 kilometers, will hopefully have 53 laps on Sunday, and the race lap record is a 1:39.83 set by Lewis Hamilton in 2019, of course, with the old cars. In last year's race, 2023, it was another Verstappen win, joined by the two McLarens on the podium, Norris ahead of Piastri. Some notable moments from that race was, of course, Perez having a pretty abysmal Grand Prix, having contact with Lewis Hamilton on the opening lap, and then plowing into Magnussen at the Kobayashi hairpin before mid-race distance, and then retiring from the Grand Prix. And of course, for Piastri, it was his first podium in Formula One. So yeah, big deal, big accomplishment for him. Now, let's see. Now onto the tires. Like I said, hard on the tires. So for this weekend, Pirelli will be bringing the C1, C2, and C3, but we'll see how much they get used on Sunday. Moving on to the schedule for Friday, FP1 11:30 in the morning, FP2 3 in the afternoon, and then Saturday, high of 18 degrees, should be cloudy, but I believe there's a 40% chance of rain. FP3 11:30 a.m., same as FP1, and then qualifying at 3 local time. Sunday, 20 degrees, a high of 20 degrees, but 60% chance of rain, should be rainy that day. And the Grand Prix will start at 2 p.m. local time. So yes, rain forecast for the Grand Prix on Sunday. I think many F1 fans will collectively groan seeing that, especially given some of the races that we've seen or haven't seen in recent years. I'm looking at you, Spa 2021. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I know there are some saying online that, they moved the Grand Prix to the spring instead of the traditional fall date to avoid the rain, but no, it's not the rain itself, it's more the typhoons, the really massive storms that could basically take out an entire Grand Prix weekend. Don't have those in the spring, but obviously rain is still possible. Let's see, now, taking a look at the best and worst drivers at this track in qualifying. Best driver, not a surprise, Verstappen, 86% chance, or basically 86% record against his teammates in qualifying. Ocon, 80%. And Bottas 78%. On the other side, Perez has only out-qualified his teammate 27% of the time at this track, and Russell and Norris are second and third with 33%. But of course, they've only been here 3 times total, so pretty small sample sizes for both drivers. Now, finishing off with some predictions. Last time I wrote Verstappen before the video even started. I'm not going to do that again, but I am going to predict a Verstappen win. I think realistically, he's great at this track, lots of high-speed corners. Assuming his car doesn't break down, he should win on Sunday. Then second and third, I think, will be a bit more of a discussion. Ferrari looked very strong in Australia. They should be quite strong here as well, but McLaren are known for being very, very good in high-speed corners, of which this track has many of them. So they, I think, will also be a strong threat. So I'm going to kind of do what I did last weekend, and I'm going to kind of split the difference between the two. Let's see. I'm going to go with Norris second. I'm going to go with Leclerc third. We'll see how poorly that ages on Sunday, but I do think that's a pretty solid bet for the podium. McLaren, Mercedes, I don't think will be anywhere near the podium. We know their performance in high-speed corners is pretty abysmal, as we saw in Saudi Arabia in the onboard shot of Hamilton attempting to follow Norris. But yeah, looking forward to the weekend. I will actually be at the Grand Prix, so I won't be doing the reviews of qualifying and the race like I normally do. I might do a video from the track, haven't decided yet. We'll see if the weather will cooperate. But nonetheless, really looking forward to the Grand Prix, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.